Well, let's call this meeting to order. Could I have a roll call, please?
Counselor Lehman?
Here.
Counselor Marcus?
Here.
Counselor Kuechly? Counselor Larson?
Here.
Mayor Swanson?
Okay. Report from department heads, Public Works. Okay. Fire and ambulance. Engineering. Attorney.
Only what's on the agenda.
Okay. Long-range planning and zoning.
We just had a meeting last week, but we'll be talking about stuff on it's on the agenda. So
Very good. Okay, recreation board.
we had a meeting last week, and we have stuff on the agenda to talk about. So
Okay, very good. Library board, be the end of the month. Utility commission?
Just from what we talked about last
Okay.
meeting.
And clerk's report.
I think of my paper in here. So the food shelf is coming on Tuesday, the 27th.
Okay.
They're gonna be here at 11 to 3 up at the Martin Hughes School in the garage. So they're asking anybody who, you don't have to, but they'd like you to pre-register if you can, just so they can prepare for the first time. See how many people are gonna be there.
Okay.
We got computers, 2 new computers for the senior center. We got them donated to us by the broadband.
Oh, nice.
The broadband project. Steve Georgie called me. So we have 2 for the senior center and 2 for the fire hall, and they're gonna come and set them up for free. We'll get free internet, of course.
Marvelous.
Any kids come with them so they can show us how to use it?
No, but you know what they're gonna be doing? So starting in the fall, they're gonna have once a month, they're going to hold a training session for seniors at the Mount Airy School. They'll transport them and give them lunch, and every month they'll cover a different topic on whether it's social media, internet banking, showing them different ways to Skype, use the computers.
Who's gonna do that?
Steve Georgie, he's on the broadband.
Yeah.
That
I
ring.
mean, who's gonna do the instructing?
I know, somebody from the broadband
Oh,
project.
okay.
Oh, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Great.
I think that's it.
All right, that covers that. Let's see, council's additions to the agenda.
We just have one, there's a misprint on the lot prices down at the Stuhler was,
Well, that's with the minutes.
oh. Okay.
All right. And then, get the proclamation here, okay. Citizens forum, persons wishing to address the council? None? Okay, consent agenda, A, minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the regular minutes of June 6th.
I'll support that.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, consent agenda B, claims.
They told me we approved the claims of $125,193.40.
Support that.
Okay, moved and supported. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Business. Okay. We have invoice number 2 of JPJ Engineering Services for the trailer court main. The amount of $6,900.
I'll make a motion to approve invoice number 2 for JPJ on project 17-342 in amount of $6,900.
I'll support that.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay. B, we have rescheduled the July 1st City Council meeting that was scheduled for July 4th, considering it is the 4th of July. And it's said to probably move it to July 5th. Do we have any problems with moving it one day later? I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I so move that we change the date till July 5th, 2017.
And I'll support that.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, summer beach hires. We have the recommendation to hire Damon Zidich, Kayla Meisbauer, and Morgan Sturbins for part-time temporary seasonal beach attendants at $9.50 per hour. Of course, contingent on a successful drug test and background check.
I'll support, or I'll make a motion to approve the part-time hires for the beach attendants.
I'll second that.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. D, we have the old nursing home lots. Recommendation from the Planning and Zoning Board to price the old nursing home lot as follows. Lots 23 through 20 and west, one half of lot 19. This is 120 feet by 112.5 feet, or 13,500 square feet for $5,000. And lots 24 through 26, which are 75 by 120 feet, or 9,000 square feet for $3,750.
That's a platted,
I can make a,
that's a platted area, isn't it?
we had a zone, this was zoning and planning,
It's-
come up with this, and
Right.
we're just
These,
putting this for council.
Right.
are they dividing up lots?
So,
I so move that we
Long time ago, when these dotted lines are.
set the prices of
Dividing them.
one lot 23 through 20 and a half at $5,000 and lots 24 through 26 at $3,750.
and I'll support that.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, now E, the Stubler pit lots. Okay, another recommendation by the Planning and Zoning Board to increase the lot sizes at Stubler Pit from 100 to 150 feet, and to increase price by $2,500. Councilor Marcus brought forth the recommendation, provided the attached maps that we have here. And the new price per lots would be now $7,000.
75.
Or 75,
Yeah.
okay. 7,500. So increase the size by a third, increase the price by a third.
Counselor Larson,
Were these platted?
Yeah,
Because I know the county's got ordinance about subdivision.
but even if you have a half a lot in town, it always just says you own half of lot 3. You own 12 and a half
Yeah,
feet.
An undivided one-half
Yeah,
interest.
so it's already plotted, so if you had lot 4, you would have the west side of lot 5, the
Yeah.
half of it,
Yeah.
50 feet. So the description, the corners are there, but just the description would change.
I would probably, at this point, recommend table it because I just don't want to be in violation of any county ordinance with regards to subdivision.
Because I mean, when I buy property, that's how they describe it.
Yeah.
And if I went out, there's no pins,
Yeah,
in between that one lot.
yeah. And then, but I know the county had an ordinance about subdivision. I just don't want to make sure
Okay,
we're running
don't-
afoul of that.
I'll make a motion that we, table this item E till next meeting.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're not,
Supported. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. And F, disc golf course, agreement to be provided at the council, which we have. Basically, the parties here to recite and declare that, number one, Disc Golf Association will provide a schematic course design over the city property, which will be approved by the city. Further, if any changes are to be made to the disc golf design, those changes must first be presented to and approved by the city. Number two, the Disc Golf Association will provide a record of all volunteers and all volunteer hours indicating what services they provided, and submit this to the city, as this is a necessary requirement for the city to receive a reimbursement of grant dollars. Number 3, the Disc Golf Association will be responsible for placement of the DGA holes and DGA holes signage. Number 4, the city will obtain hole sponsors and sponsors for the DGA scorecards. Any purchase of items or services that need to be hired out must be done with council approval. Further, there should be 2 quotes for the items or services that need council approval. Number 5, the DGA will be allowed to have some type of sign or permanent hold sponsorship that recognizes its involvement with the creation of the city disc golf course. Number 6, the DGA will follow all federal, state, and city laws or ordinances with regard to the creation of the disc golf course. Number 7, City and Disc Golf Association will follow the State of Minnesota grant contract that is through the Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation Board and City. And lastly, number 8, Mary Swanson will be the liaison for the city in working with the DGA and completing the disc golf course. Seems pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, I think it's just more clear that it's reduced to written form, and speaking with Clerk Sturbins, I know that she can order, I think you set up to like $1,000 or something, is that correct? And with mayor and clerk approval up to 5, I mean, just so they don't get bogged down, I think.
We'll follow the city purchasing agreement, but there is a couple of things on here that we're gonna change.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just because it says they'll be responsible for the placement of the Disc Golf Association holes and the Disc Golf Association hole signage. That's
Right.
the city of Buhl's. That's the city of Buhl's holes, and like the Disc Golf Association scorecards. Those are the city. Those will be the city's.
Okay.
The disc golf
So
scorecards, not
number
Disc Golf
3, disc
Association.
golf will be responsible for placement of,
The holes, the disc golf holes.
okay, disc golf holes and disc golf hole
Yeah.
signage, okay.
And then the sponsors.
4.
The sponsors, you want the city to do that?
Well, the city will obtain whole sponsors and sponsors for the disc golf
Scorecard,
scorecards.
okay,
Yeah, not the
association, so-
association
okay.
scorecards.
Any other, I know there's a typo on 5, it should be sign or permanent hole sponsorship, not hold. It should be an E rather than an E.
Okay, sounded a little odd.
With those corrections, unless somebody else spots something.
And just like right here, I
Crossing
think
the
this
Ts.
changed to on the city property.
Well,
Yeah, please.
okay, and on number 1, schematic course design on, I think that's already been approved if,
The other design has.
On. Okay.
Well, I so move that we accept agreement from the city attorney that city and the association signs this agreement and be on their way.
I'll support.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. I see we have something here, Finland 100, celebratory proclamation, whereas 2017 commemorates the miracle of Finland's 100-year anniversary of independence. Now, therefore, we declare the month of June 2017 as Finland 100 month.
So Councilor Marcus and I were at the town hall for Congressman Nolan, and Jordan Metza asked that the city adopt this.
I told him it was a couple weeks late.
June's
because they
about
already had,
almost done,
National
yeah.
Sauna Day on
Yeah, I saw that in the
before.
papers.
But he says it's just a thing that everybody has Rams, Virginia, they all just support this, being that, I mean, it's part of our northern heritage,
I would agree.
so.
I'll make a motion that we adopt this. Right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I couldn't read the rest, but
it's just proclamation of Finland's 100-year anniversary of independence, I guess, and we support that.
And it's in June of 2017, which is June is almost over.
but we got it in.
But we'll have it in, so. support them.
So we have motion, support, moved and supported. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Any other business?
I have just one more thing. So Bonnie was going to come and do her exit counseling at a meeting. However, that paperwork has to be filed before July 1st, and she's gone. She was gone for this meeting, so she's wondering if she can come at 6:30 on Wednesday the 28th after BETA and give a little. She said it'll be short, but if we have a quorum there, they can pass or accept her report, and she can file it with the state. She said if she has to come to the next meeting,
Well, I'm there,
it'll
the
work.
mayor's there.
Yeah.
Stewie's there,
Paul.
and Paul.
Do
or
it
Paul.
that way he could be.
Yeah, myself.
Yeah, so we do have a quorum,
Yeah, I think there's
so.
4 of the 5
Is that
there.
a BETA meeting?
Well, it's a BETA meeting night
But you'd
at
also
6.
list it like a council meeting? It's gonna require council action, right?
Well, we have 4 counselors on it. Yeah, we would list it like a regular meeting, we post it and
Yeah,
stuff.
okay, yeah, then-
But since we have 4 there, Bonnie thought it's the 28th, it's before the end of the month. If she can just sit down for 10, 15 minutes and give her exit report.
That would be fine. I have no problem with that.
Could we be voting on anything there?
You're gonna vote to accept her report, and then, so she can file it with the state.
Council meeting?
It
Well,
has to be filed before July 1st, and she didn't realize she wasn't gonna be able to be here tonight.
But it should be, that's what I'm saying, posted, it should also be posted as a council meeting,
It should be posted.
just for the one
Oh,
item.
yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't
following,
interrupt. I
yeah.
didn't know what you were
So
asking.
we
Yeah,
got-
it would be.
Stuart, if you want to be at BETA there,
Be like a special meeting
Yeah.
that lasts for 10 minutes.
Yep.
that would be fine.
I mean, she doesn't have a problem if she has to come to the first council meeting in July, she can. She just thought
Oh.
it's probably better if she,
Yeah, if we can fit it
Last
there,
year
which
we-
we should.
last year she did it after the first, but
I would just do it by formal motion, the special meeting, the same time and place and the agenda item that you've indicated.
Also move on the,
meeting with Bonnie.
At
yeah, a special meeting on
6:28,
6/28.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
6:30 it would be at.
Because our BETA meeting's at
Oh,
6, so
after
we'll
the-
have it at 6:30.
Right after
We'll do
BETA, yeah.
first.
And what's the agenda item?
Auditor's annual report.
Okay.
Okay, we have motion
I'll support.
and support. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. Mayor, can I move back? I forgot.
Oh, certainly, certainly.
On the recreation board, we had a meeting last week and I just wanted to go over it. We had election of officers. I'm the president, vice chair is Tyron Burnett. Secretary is gonna be Jen. We talked about the beach blast and getting stuff ready for that. Gonna change the beach hours from, what are they, I thought we were gonna, well, we're gonna change the worker hours from 11 to 7, and the beach is gonna be open from 7, or 12 to 7, because there's not many people that are late anyway.
Right.
So when the beach attendant's gonna start an hour early and get stuff
Get it
done.
cleaned up and,
And then, we hired the 3 people tonight, working on this we got one supervisor, which is gonna be Jen Dirks.
yes.
We talked about having a family, or a weekly family activity at the park. And the next meeting will be July 10th at 5:30 at City Hall.
Very good. Thank you. All right, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the council meeting.
I'll support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. This meeting is adjourned.
Well done.